Do you want to know how to help a teenager with low self-esteem? Then listen to this video because I'm going to help you know how to support them. It sucks when you see a teenager, especially if it's your own child, with a ton of potential and a ton of worth, not know what their worth is. Believe that they're not good enough. It's hard to watch. There's a lot of things that you can do as a parent or as a friend to help a teenager who's struggling with low self-esteem and support them to understand who they really are. So listen to the end of the video because I'm going to give you a lot of different pointers and different things that you can do to support a teenager to know who they actually are. First off, I want you to understand that teenagers naturally will have their ups and their downs. We've all been there. We've been through puberty. We get how awkward it is and uncomfortable it is to be a teenager. It's normal for them to have good days and bad days. So just because they're having ups and downs doesn't mean that they're struggling with low self-esteem. They're dealing with being a teenager, and that's normal. Now, there's a difference between ups and downs and being a teenager and being depressed and really believing the lies about not being good enough and not being able to fit in and not feeling like they have a place in this world. And if those things set in long term, it can start to create all kinds of bad consequences in a teenager's life. And as a parent, there's a lot that we can do to influence a teenager to not get stuck in that place of low self-worth. All right, are you ready for the list of things that you can do? The first thing and the most obvious thing that you can do is to give them some love. If you haven't been giving them love, then they're feeling like they're not worthy of it. So I'm not saying this to make you feel guilty as a parent, but the reality is if you want them to have more self-worth, then show them that they're lovable. Spend more time with them. Give them more energy. Talk to them. Empathize with them. Validate them in their feelings. Let them know that they're seen and that they're worthy of love by you giving that to them. So give them some love. The next thing that you can do is to challenge them. So don't believe the lies that they're telling themselves. They might be saying, I can't do that thing, it's too hard. I don't want to do that thing, I'm not good enough. Be another voice. The voice in their head is saying those things. So challenge them to pursue things, to be vulnerable, to allow themselves to fail. Let them know that even if they do fail, they're okay. But try to push them to not believe those voices that they're listening to inside of their head. The next thing is to give them more love. Now, I know I said give them love, but again, the most important thing that you can do is to love them. So I just want to reiterate that. Come back to spending time and giving them energy and connecting to them. Believe in them even when they don't believe in themselves. It's amazing how powerful it is when your energy of belief is headed in their direction. So when they feel like, I can't do it, I'm not good enough, it can't be fake. You can't fabricate it. You can't pretend like you believe in them. Believe that they can do it. Believe that they can overcome. Believe that they can make friends and do good in school and all of these things so that they can feel it from you and start to believe it themselves. Did I say give them love already? Because that's the next thing that you need to do. Again, they need to know that they're lovable. So love them. Another thing that you can do as a parent is to share vulnerably with them about your own struggles. It's important that they know that they're human and it's okay that they're feeling down. When you share openly about your own struggles, what you're saying is that I get it. I know how you're feeling. I can empathize with you. And even though you're feeling this way now, you're not going to feel this way forever. So let's work through this together. Before I get to my last point, then please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to comment. Parents coming together and talking about the things that you can do to support your teenager can be awesome. So let's share those things together by commenting below. Loss of self-esteem is usually caused by a teenager starting to lose sight of who they really are. The voices inside their head about them not being good enough are lies. So it's helpful for you to support them and love them, but also it could be helpful for your teenager to go to therapy and to talk it out and to talk to somebody so that they're not holding everything all inside of them, and they can work through these feelings of shame and these feelings of low self-worth. Encouraging connection to positive people and good friends will help them work through this time in their life. It's really important to know that they're loved, so push them to connect to others, to avoid isolation, to not stay stuck in the basement playing video games all day long or avoiding connection, but actually try to get people into their life who love them and support them. Remember, they don't have to fit in to have self-worth. You want them to know that they have worth exactly as they are. They don't have to be perfect at school. They don't have to be good athletes. They need to know that they are okay exactly the way that they are. They don't need to fit in to be okay. They don't need to be the star athlete or awesome at school and get perfect grades. But they need to know that they are lovable just the way that they are. If this video was helpful, then my other video, How to Heal the Shame That Binds You, will apply to the teenager that you're concerned about. So go check out that video.